Bridges.
Mr. Speaker, I would have, and I almost have, some sympathy for David Garrett, except for this inconvenient truth. And no, I'm not talking about Al Gore's climate change movie, Mr. Boscawen, but this inconvenient truth. Good parents are not being criminalised for a light smack in this country. And David Garrett actually, in saying that they are, or trying to argue something along those lines, a little bit like Chicken Licken, who argues that thought that the sky was going to fall in. And we all know the story of Chicken Licken. An acorn fell on his head, not a lamington, Mr. Boscawen, but an acorn. And ultimately, after going off scaremongering to loosey-goosey and henny-penny and the like, he was eaten by Foxy Loxy. So I'm not sure if there's a moral in that for Mr. Garrett, but that's a bit what this is like, effectively. The truth of the matter is, good parents are not being criminalised for a light smack. The sky hasn't fallen, and actually the government isn't at all complacent in this area, Mr. Garrett. We took the referendum that this country had very seriously. There was reviews, reports by people such as Peter Hughes, the CEO, the Chief Executive of MSD, Howard Broad, the Commissioner of Police, Nigel Latta, very well known to New Zealanders. They looked through the policies and the procedures in this area. They researched extensively, and of course what they found in the end was exactly as I've said. Good parents aren't being criminalised for a light smack in this country. The law's working. They reinforce that view. And we've also got, Mr. Speaker, in this country, a situation where the government has invited police to report on a 6-monthly or an annual basis for the next 3 years on the operation of the law in this area, and they'll be doing that. But I come back to it. What they're finding, what the reports, what the reviews have found is that good parents aren't being criminalised. And, you know, if we were to find that, if the sky was to fall, and I don't think it will, well, actually this government's open to looking at things. But we believe the law's working as intended. We want to give parents the assurance that a national-led government will continue to monitor the way the law is being implemented. But as I say, the truth is, Mr. Garrett, good parents aren't being criminalised in this country for a light smack, and I think that's long going to continue.
David Garrett in